I have built a monitoring and evaluation toolkit designed to help organizations transform program data into actionable insights using Power BI, R, web-based database applications like Activity Info, on-prem databases such as SQL Server, Excel, CSV files, IoT, that is Internet of Things, and any other databases. This toolkit consists of R scripts, Power BI templates, databases, and a documentation to guide on how to use the toolkit. This is the folder with the different templates, the R script, the Power BI template, and the documentation and guideline that I'll share with you. So after extracting the CSV file from the folder location using R, which I'll show you later on, we are going to design this NGO monitoring and evaluation dashboard toolkit. We'll have this introduction page. We'll design this other page, which shows the overview. We'll also design this other page, which shows actual values by status, achievement rate by indicator, and a table. We'll also have this other page that shows total by gender, total by disability and age group. We'll also have a map that shows the different control programs with the different beneficiaries and program allocation. This is the MyR script that extracts the CSV file from the NGO M&E dashboard toolkit folder. I come and click on the 3 dots, then locate the folder. This is the folder, then I open the folder. So the NGO M&E data template is done, which consists of the raw data. I can click on it and just click on import data. Once I click on import data, a window will open up and give me the different sheets within the Excel. Then I can just click on this icon, then cancel. I come and click here and I paste. It will paste for me the location. If I don't do that, if now I click here, if I run this, I'll be able to view. You can see I'll be able to view the dataset, but this is not the dataset that I want. So the best way to load the data is I'll just come and write file path, then point to the NGO M&E template, which is this template here. So it will extract for me the entire template. Before I do that, I'll have to load my packages. I'll load the tidyverse. I'll load the read Excel. This will read for me the Excel file like this one here. I'll load the library generator. This will help me clean. And the library open Excel CX. This will help me to save my data sets in Excel form. So loading the data, I'll write file path, then point it to an NGO M&E template, which is this one here. Then I run this. Once I run this, the NGO M&E template will be extracted. Then I'll write this code, projects, read Excel, file path, this file path, this is the file path, and the sheet, this is the project sheet. So this is the NGO M&E template, XLCX file. When you look at this file, you'll see their beneficiaries, their actuals, their targets, their indicators, and projects. So this is the NGO M&E template that I extract in R. Then I extract the different sheets. That is the projects, the indicators, the targets, actuals, and beneficiary. And how I do that is when you look at this, the projects, then the indicators, and the targets, actuals, and beneficiary, I'm all extracting the sheets in the NGO M&E template. So I go ahead and clean and transform the datasets. So I create a data object called performance, then target, which is this one here, this the data object that I've extracted from the M&E toolkit. Then I use the left join to join actuals into the targets. I base on the project ID, indicator ID, and month. I also join the projects too. This is actuals, the projects, and indicators basing on a unique ID. That is project ID and indicator ID. Then I use the tidyverse mutate function, achievement rate, where I'll say actual value divided by target value. This will all be extracted after I've created the performance. After I've created the performance object. Let me run this. So it has failed to run because I didn't run it from the top. I have to first run the packages, then load the file path, then run. Okay, it is still failing because I have to set my working directory. So this is my working directory. I have to set as working directory so that I can work in my directory. So I'm going to run the scripts again. I run that, run generator, run this, the file path. Now you can see it's running perfectly. Actuals, beneficiaries. Then I'm going to merge targets with actuals. So this is the performance data object that I create. I get the targets dataset. I left join it with actuals based on project ID, indicator ID, and month. Then again, left join with projects by project ID, left join by indicators by indicator ID. Then create a new column, achievement ID, achievement rate, where I divide actuals by the target value. I run this. You can see it will show a warning message, but that's all right. So if I run this, I'll be able to get the matched data set. So this is the matched data set. You can see it here, performance, with the record ID, project ID, indicator ID, target value, and the different variables. So I also aggregate the beneficiaries by creating a data object beneficiary summary. And so the beneficiaries, this is also extracted from above here. See, this one beneficiaries. Then beneficiaries, I use the PEP operator, where I group by record ID, project ID, month, gender, age group, and disability. I then summarize to create a total, sum, the value, the NA, dot remove, this one remove NA, NAs, that is not applicable, or any other missing values. Then I dot group equals drop, it will drop the group by in the beneficiary summary dataset that will be created. So I run this, then I write, then I say write.csv performance dataset, which is this one here above, this one, and then I save it as a performance clean CSV file. I run this and I run this. Then data cleaned and exported successfully. So my data will be saved in my directory. This is the beneficiary here. You can see beneficiary clean CSV file and the performance, this one here. They'll all be saved in here. Then from here, I'll connect Power BI with my NGO M&E dashboard toolkit folder to extract performance clean CSV file and beneficiary clean CSV file to start creating the dashboard. After I've cleaned our data set in R, we will come to Power BI and create this appealing dashboard. This is the NGO monitoring and evaluation toolkit, Power BI plus R automation. This is the introduction. These are the pages. I'm using bookmarks to create all these pages here, so that when I click, I'm taken direct to the overview. This is the overview, the NGO monitoring and evaluation dashboard toolkit. This is the title, and have a slicer here that when I click on it, it's interactive and gives me the status of active and closed projects. So there's the indicator performance. This is where I see how the indicators are performing per country program, actual value by status, achievement rate by indicator name, and the country program. I can filter within the country programs, Ethiopia, Kenya. Then I have the beneficiary breakdown page, total by gender, total by disability, and total by age group. This is a funnel. We should be able to create this from scratch. Then I have geography. Geography shows the location of the country programs and how active the indicators are performing. So this is my map. So I can still use the filter. It says sector. In the health, I will see, you can see, let me filter again by WASH. We only have WASH in Ethiopia. NA not applicable. We have them in Kenya and Burundi. So my map consists of Ethiopia, Kenya, Uganda, and Burundi. So if data is added in my NGO M&E database, I'll just have to click refresh schema and data, and I'll retrieve all the updates. We should be able to create this dashboard from scratch. So this is my empty Power BI desktop where I'll be working from to design this dashboard. Okay, so let's start designing this dashboard. So I'll come to this Power BI desktop. I'll come to get data because the data set is in form of Excel or CSV file. I'll click on Excel workbook. Then I will locate, I'll say all files, and I'm looking for performance clean. I'm looking for this data set. So I open the data set. I'm extracting it from the NGO M&E Toolkit database. So I may load the data. I prefer transform data so that I can be able to clean the data for missing values, duplicates, or inconsistencies, unstructured column names, and any other unstructured form of data that I need to clean within the dataset. So I say transform the data. So it will load into Power Query window, and this is the Power Query window. I can see these are my queries, performance clean dataset, and the name is here, and these are the applied steps. So I can look through my dataset. This is a simple dataset, but showing how to use Power BI, R, and cleaning the dataset using R, and extracting the dataset using Power BI, cleaning it and generating visuals. Okay, so this is our dataset here. The dataset is already clean. We cleaned it in R, so I'll just have to say close and apply. So it will load the dataset into Power BI. So wait a minute as it loads the dataset. So it has loaded the dataset. So remember, we are trying to create this Power BI template. So our goal is to create this Power BI dashboard. Okay. So after I've loaded the data, I'll come to insert image. Then I come to style image and identify where the image is. I browse the image. The image is on my desktop. So I look for the image. This is the image. I format it and fit it well on this page. So this page, I'll name it introduction page. Then I add a text. What is my text name? So I'll come, add the text in here. I format it to fit well. Okay, format the text to fit. Then I can add a line that divides my text and the image. I come to shape. I add this line. You can see the line divides. I format it to fit well. Next is I'll add an introduction of my dashboard. I come to text, then add an introduction. I format it very well to fit. Then I'll add a shape. The shape will help me to create these bookmarks, these pages, and the description. So I say add text. I format it. I'll call it pages. Okay. Give it a background color. Then my text. Select my text. Let me choose an appealing color. This is too much. More colors. Choose something like that. Okay. This sounds better. I duplicate the same. I duplicate this. Then this description. Then I can copy this line here and add it here just below my text. Then change its color to black. Okay. Then I can copy this same color here, this same line, bring it just below so that I can create a division here. Copy the same, add it right here, just below the description. Then copy this, just bring it below. Copy another one, bring it below. Copy another one, bring it below. And copy another one and also bring it below. I arrange them so that they fit within my window. Then I say add text. I rename them. I rename them just like how we see it here. The overview, indicator performance, overview. So this bookmark will reference my page here, which will be the overview. Then indicator performance, which will reference right here, another page. I name it indicator performance. So to avoid redesigning all my headers, I'll just duplicate this and rename it and delete this one. So the overview will give me my heading and any other description. I'll have to remove these ones here, remove all this. Then I can just remain with the header for the overview where I'm going to put all my overviews. Okay. All right. Let me complete the introduction. So I'm going to add a text. So my text will read the different descriptions for each page. So the overview, I format it very well, then drag it where the overview is, right there. Okay, so I add another text. This is going to be for the indicator performance. So my next is going to be beneficiary breakdown, then geography. Then I add the text for beneficiary breakdown. I format it, place it down where it belongs. Then I add another one. This is for geography. Insert text. Then I add its description. Format it very well to fit. So there we are. Our first page is designed. So I'll create bookmarks for the overview. I'll come to view, then bookmark, add, I rename it, overview, then click on this, add a bookmark, rename, indicator performance. These bookmarks assist in creating interactivity between the pages. Introduction, so I'll be clicking on indicator performance, then I'll be able, it will point me to the indicator performance page. Instead of just walking through click by click, I'll just click on the bookmark and it will take me to the specific page. The next, I just click on this, then I say add beneficiary breakdown. Then I click on this, I say add, rename, geography. So once I'm there, I'll come to each bookmark. Let me first create the overview. So the next page, we're going on the overview. I want us to create these visuals with the specific matrices to generate actual value target, then add these slicers, create a line graph that shows month target and actual value of a given period of time, then the achievement card, which is a metric showing the achievements were achieved in a percentage. So the first will be the actual value. I'll come click on the card, then select actual value. It will be displayed here. I format it very well, just like how we'll see it here, actual value. So I come and increase the font size. Okay, I need to increase the font size. So value, increase the size. You can see the size is increasing. Let me increase it up to 45 so that's big enough. There we are. Then I can change the color to blue. Then I bold it. Then I can come to title, add the title, actual value, bold it. So I need to remove some of actual value. I come to the visual, call out, I remove the label. There we are. So our goal is to make sure it looks like this. So I'm going to add a line that will divide. I'll just come to insert shape, choose this, choose shape. So this line will help me to divide between my visuals. So I can copy this, but come here and change it to actual, to target, sorry. There we are. Then add achievements. Still, I'll come copy this line, come add it here. Add another one to divide. This will help me divide between my visuals too, like this. Copy this visual, add achievements. There we are. I'll rename this from actual to target. Come to this, title, target value. Change this to achievements, percentage. Then we can add our slicers. I'll come and click this slicer. The first slicer is project name and country program name, country. Here we have it, I put it here. I can use the format painter to get a different formatting within this visual. Let's change this to, let's give it a name, country program. Just remove the slicer header. We can, the values, bold them. There we are. So that will mean every time I click on the control program, the values will be displaying. The target, the actual, and the achievement. This is the interactivity. So next, I will add project name. Click on slicer, project name. There we are. Format it well. Add it right here. Okay. Format it well. I'll come here, remove the slicer header. Come to this title, add it. Project name. I bold it. Then the values, bold the values too. There we are. Then next, so I added project name. Then next I'll add status. This is the status. Click on slicer, add status, add it on top here. Format it well, remove the header, add the title, status, then bold it, the values, bold the values. Then I'm going to add a line chart showing month target and actual value. I'll come and select line chart, then month against value, actual value, and target. This is target. Okay, so you can see it is showing. I rename this to actual value, rename this target, and change my title. So change my title. You can see the title is month versus target versus actual. I bold it. So this is my first page. I can also use this line to divide between the visuals. So I duplicate this, then I name it indicator performance. I remove this. So I remove all these visuals. So I'm on this I'm on indicator performance. I'm going to create this visual, indicator performance. So I remove all these other visuals. So my next visual is going to be actual value by status. I'll create that using a column chart. I'll come to select a column chart and I want actual value by status. This is the visual. I format it well and fit it. So give it a name, actual value by status. Then I bold it. You can see the changes. Then I come to the visual. I remove the X and Y X title. I remove the title. I do the same for the Y axis. Then I can add the data labels here. There we are. I can choose to place them inside the columns. Here, position auto. I choose inside. You can see. But since the closed one you cannot see, let me leave them automatic. So next, achievement rate by indicator name. I'll use the donut chart. Achievement rate. Choose indicator. Choose the visual. Select the visual, which is the donut. Then it is achievement by indicator name. There we are. This is it. Then it is achievement rate by indicator name. Then next is a table that shows the indicator name, the target value, and achievement rate. Select the table. Then I'm going to choose indicator name, actual value, target, also achievement rate. This will show all the matrices. Then format it very well. Add a title. So format my indicators very well by renaming them to indicator name. Rename this to actual value. Rename this. The reason why I'm renaming them is how they display here on the table. Target, rename. Okay, there we have our indicator performance. I duplicate this to the next for the next visual, which is the breakdown beneficiary breakdown. This one here, beneficiary breakdown. So I rename this to beneficiary breakdown. I remove all these other visuals. So my next visual is going to be total by gender, which is the target value by gender. These other variables are not in the performance clean dataset. I'll have to import the beneficiary dataset, which already cleaned in R. So this is the beneficiary. I want total by gender, so I click total, then gender. There we are. So I format it, total by gender. I bold it, remove all the titles on the X and Y axis. Do the same for the Y axis. The titles make the visual untidy, since a user or stakeholder can know this is total by gender, which is female, and the totals are on the Y axis. So the next visual is total by disability. I create a pie chart. Total by disability. There we are. Change the title to total by disability. So the next visual is going to be a funnel, total by disability and age group. So I click on funnel, this one, total by age group, disability, age group, total by disability and age group. So you can see disability is on the y-axis, yes or no. Then the total is on this other side. I format the title. That's it. So my next visual is going to be the geography. Actual value by country program. This one you see here. So since we have the country program names, Power BI will notice the country names and will just allocate the location without the GPS, without the coordinates. Okay. I duplicate this, rename, geography, then remove all these visuals to create a map. So I come and select the map. I select this one here, a field map. Then I go to performance clean. I choose control program, then actual value. My map will be displayed. I come and change the name, actual value by control program. And I bold it. Then I save my dashboard, NGO, monitoring and evaluation, toolkit, dashboard. So there we are. We've created a Power BI dashboard from scratch with these pages. Then I can just come and click on file and I say export as a PDF. It will give me the PDF format of my dashboard. So that is my my dashboard in a PDF. So I can share this with the different stakeholders and users who need to generate insights from the data that I've collected. Just in case data is added in my database, I'll just have to refresh. I'll just have to come and click refresh from here, refresh schema and data to get new insights. I'll come and click refresh data and it will be refreshed to pick the latest updates from my dataset. Thank you.